Hey guys, it's day 18 here. The next 4 days we're going to be going over nonverbal communication. A lot of researchers talk about nonverbal communication as almost 70% of what you guys actually do or how you say it means more than what you actually say. So today we're going to be talking about tonality. Tonality is something very important. I'm going to go over a couple different things that come with tonality. One is going to be mirroring the customer's tone with how they actually say something. The pace, which is the speed of how you say things or speed things up. And 3, we're going to talk about the fluctuations of your voice. So the first thing is talking about mirroring. For example, when a customer comes at you where you knock on the door and a big burly guy answers the door, he's probably going to be saying something like, "Hey, what do you want?" Right at that time, you're going to try to match his tone. So you'll say, "Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I'll be super quick." So another example would be if a grandma answered the door and she goes, "Hello, how are you?" At that time, you're going to slow your voice down and say, "Hey, how's it going, ma'am? We're just checking on the customers here. How are you doing today?" So you're going to match her tone. So just as much as you want to match their body language, you also want to match their tone. So the second thing is going to be your pace. So the main thing here is when we talk about the speed of your voice, the thing that you want to focus on is when you talk about the features, you can speed things up or talk normal, but as you're giving them the benefits of what they're going to actually get or receive from the service, you want to slow those things down. For example, if you're talking about them and the feature of having panels on their roof, those features are going to be, hey, you're creating a power plant on top of your house and generating your own power. So you're going to say those things normal, and then you're going to back that up with a benefit saying, the great thing about that is instead of actually buying the power at the higher amount, you're going to generate it, and you're always going to be buying power at the cheapest rate. So did you notice how I did that? As I talked about the feature, I talk normal, and then I'm going to slow things down when I talk about the benefit. The last thing would be the fluctuation of your voice. One of the things is when you're gathering personal information, such as a check and routing number or a date of birth and social. Make sure when you guys talk to the customers and ask those questions, your tone doesn't change. It's the same. So when you ask somebody for their social or check and routing number, it should be just as if you're just asking them for their name and address. So another thing is the fluctuation of the excitement in your voice. If you're not excited about the process of them getting it, they're going to feel that and they won't be emotionally bought in. So what you need to do is when somebody, for example, let's say you're able to run and qualify the customer. As soon as they actually qualify, that's when you're going to sit forward and you're going to get really excited and you say, "Congratulations, customer, you qualified. That's awesome." Only 1 in 4 of your customers actually qualify. So see how I got really excited about them qualifying and them getting the service? So the more excitement that you can show at those certain times in the sale, the customer will be excited and it'll allow you to close the sale. So a lot of newer guys, they'll keep talking and sometimes they talk themselves out of a deal. So make sure if we can master your tonality of how you say things and the speed and the fluctuation of your voice, you guys will continue to close more deals as you learn that aspect, and it will draw the customers in and you'll be able to close more accounts. So go get them, guys.